Yo, this is the Black King. What's up? Look at that guy over there in the mirror. Strange guy in the mirror. I don't know who he is, but he's wearing some kind of weird shirt. But I don't know who he is. Anyway. Okay. I got some thing going on. This dude asked me for relationship advice. His name is Farscape. Anyway, he says his name is George. I don't know his last name. Didn't bother to ask. So, here's my advice to you, George, or whatever your name is. When it comes to women, I'm not going to sit there saying I'm the old Mr. Expert and everything and all that, because I don't want to hear the complaints like, you don't know what blah, 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 because that's what always will get you in trouble. Unless, of course, you got the time to pull it off. But here it is. Here's my advice to you, buddy. When it comes to women, don't cheat on them. I'm going to tell you something. You got a job, you got all that, and you want to, you want to do the draw. Okay, I shouldn't say all that. That's too much drunk mind crap going on. I tried to record this about a few minutes ago, but things decided to stop for some reason. Anyway, you don't already know, this is your host, Black King. What? One Colt. That's Colt for you. Again. So I couldn't get him, the one fringe I actually have of him. I actually put on there, I did not know this because, there's a lot of things to update, but I've never seen once where you couldn't say, put a Colt 45, that's the name of the dog. Well, that's his nickname, I call him. He does come by that name, obviously. Anyway, I tried to re-upload it too, and it got taken down. So, anyway, guys, I wanted to say, what did I have now? Oh, yeah, George. What was I saying now? Right. What you want to do is you want to let the woman tell you. Don't cheat. Don't even go with another woman. If you feel like you need to you can't because both of y'all are too tired, too exhausted, then what you want to do, let her say it first, and make sure that you're protected before you go out and do it. And don't do it too often either. Get you into a lot of trouble. And whether or not a woman knows when a man is eating, when she decides to do it. Or if she's in one of those moods where she's pissed at you, or you best not do it. You best back off and go another place and just kind of wait. And if she don't want you back into her life, then hey, probably the best thing to do would be to just find someone else. Because she wasn't ever good for you to begin with. She don't want you. Maybe you still love her. You have feelings for her. Okay. I'm not here to judge that, but I'm just telling you. I'm not telling you like I'm your boss, but advice. You just want to sit there and take the time and just kind of back away. Let everything ride out. Let it cool off. Like I said, if she never contacts you ever again, I say give her about 5-6 months or to a year. Because in between that time, if she decides to show her face at all, then there's something she might. There's a chance she'll call you. She wants you back in her life. But if it proceeds on to 6 months, then it's officially over. 6 months. But if she decides to show herself in between those 6 months, then you got to give it at least 6 months to a year before it's officially over. If she doesn't contact you when it comes to a year, you're done. I mean, not you do literally. I mean, like, you know, the relationship with her, it's over. It's done. Ain't nothing I can do for you there. All I can tell you is it's better to find someone else. Take your time. Don't wait. Don't rush it. Never ever rush into marriage or any kind of relationship. I would try to rush into maybe some friendship. Maybe. Depending on how molecular the next woman comes closely into your life and how well she stays close by. You know, because usually it comes up quick anyway. I mean, don't try to rush it yourself, no. But I mean, if you rush it together, it's one thing, you know. But if it's only one-sided, you never want to do it that way. So, yes, I'm all alone here, and it's gone for a while. I don't know what she's doing. And the old ball and chain is gone to work, or not work, but to an appointment. I hope so anyway. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm waiting for her to go to an appointment because I don't like recording and doing nothing when she's around. Anyway, back to you, George. No, I don't mean like, you know, we're going to, you know, have him talk or anything. But yeah, you know, this is just advice. Nobody actually has to follow it. You know, if you don't want to, that's fine with me. I don't give a crap about that. I just want to point out there. Don't ever, and I repeat, do not ever impregnate the woman if you're still in a relationship with your wife, because she finds out. There's no way to truly hide it from her. You know, and the other one, even worse yet, the other one finds out about your wife. You know, they ain't never gonna want nothing to do with you anyway. They don't even want you to be the father of the kids. It's like, you're gone, done. Forget it. And one of the worst things you will be even worse than that, but you'll never know until it's too late. But because anyway, this thing can go on about how they go up there and they spread it across to all the women, stay away from you, and they'll keep a picture of you up there. This man right here. They'll be, you know, well, not that that's a stove, but you know, let's just imagine for a second we got a man sitting up there, and they're pointing at it. Stay away from him. He's, you know, he doesn't have I don't know what the word is, like they would say if they were going to do it. Because, I mean, there's always some kind of thing that's going on whenever they don't want any kind of a man to be in it with any other woman. In fact, they think they shouldn't have any woman, period. But, you know, the man can't go down the other road if he wanted to, because he's not into that. So how can he be straight if he's not getting any love from a woman? When no woman wants to, you know, even though that, you know, they might, I don't know. It's hard to explain because, you know, even though it's like a 20% chance that you might get some love even after all that, but you never know. Anyway, you know, I promised I would stop doing these things, but right now I don't have a way. I'm gonna save up some money and I'm gonna buy an actual program. Yes, it's the only way I can even do it. So, in the meantime, I mean, if you're tired of these vlogs, just comment, let me know. But I will say this, so I can keep you all updated. I'll have to keep doing it anyway, but I won't be doing it every single day. Like I said, I wouldn't before, but Well, hey, I hadn't had anybody to record for a long time, so I just thought, well, hey, I just record and everything will be okay, whatever. Wow, it's actually past 10 minutes. The thing I like about this is that you actually have a timer that makes sense, unlike on XSplit. Okay, how do I know if it's been an hour? And a lot of people say, oh, it's been an hour. It means you've been recording. Actually, oh, sorry about that. Anyway, I can't mute the mic, but I'll tell you what. This is on camera. Anyway, I want to update y'all as much as I can. And I have to admit, though, that with LPing, I'm not even sure if I can. I know I can, but as far as getting a lot of people to watch, it's not going to be the easiest task in the world because, here's the thing. The best way I can actually go out of my way to let a lot of people pay attention if I get my hands on a game that you never even heard of, or if it's completely new off the market, if I had the money. That's what I probably should do. It's also just save some money behind in case something comes by, so I can be the first one, because I'm sick of being out of the loop. Because I'm really sick of being practically almost the only one, and not that I don't mind people watching me, let's play and everything, but my Final Fantasy VII, which is my main project I've been working on for over a year, because it's been on hiatus. Anyway, it's not that popular. And a lot of people out there, there's just well, I wouldn't say a lot of them, but it's very few rare that sit there and say, they don't mind, and they think it's pretty unique. They think it's cool. Everybody doing the same Let's Play. Well, here's the thing about that. Eventually it gets so old that it doesn't get so popular. Unless, of course, you decide to make it yourself popular. What you can do, it's strange, I know, it sounds pathetic, whatever. But that doesn't mean that anybody else will watch it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, whether you make it popular or not, it'll just be popular for you. And it takes you a long time to get even anywhere near 1 million views for one video that you actually made yourself. Because you want to feel proud. Even though nobody gives a doggone about your doggone, all that work you put out there, the commentary, all that stuff, you try to make comedy about it, like, oh, look at that, oh, I made you so embarrassed, Barrett. That kind of thing. If you actually watch that, where Tifa embarrasses Barrett, which is crazy. And they had this conception about Bahamut. Yeah, it's Bahamut. That's how you say it, but how you spell it, And yes, everybody, like I said before, there's only one name that nobody even knew that was different from any others. Everyone got it right. All the characters except one. I guarantee it, unless you were in Japan, you worked with the people that actually made the thing. Before the movie came out. Before I had children, Anyway, Tifa. That's her name. I don't like that. I always called her Tifa. Now I'm going to stick to that. For my own preference. Not because it's, it might make her any more better looking, because that's not true. You hungry hippo. No, you're going crazy because they ain't got no food. I mean, they have food to eat. Don't get me wrong. It's just I don't know what the situation with that is, but as far as I know, anyway, it's up to her because it's her rules or it's her dogs. Yet I'm supposed to be responsible for it. Yet I didn't say I want them here. I don't want them here. Well, I didn't say they couldn't be here either, but whatever. Not when we first moved in here. In fact, when we asked for the cats, yes, this is before it became down to one. It was before we had a contract signed and delivered. Well, it wasn't delivered, but you know, except for in person because the landlord had us. Yes, I say landlord because we're renting this place. Oops, did I said it out loud? Anyway, and then this guy on Twitter said, "You shouldn't have." I shouldn't have what? I even asked the guy. I said, I called on there. I said, "I'm sorry, I'm confused." I mean, I replied twice because unfortunately it's limited on the phone. I don't know what the heck that's about. So I mean, anyway, I asked him, what should I have? I think it's Bart or something. I forget his name. Or is it Dan? Anyway, I'd have to look it up. I can't do that while I'm recording. Yeah. This guy says, you shouldn't have. I mean, it doesn't piss me off or anything, but I don't get it. I don't get what he's referring to or what he's talking about. I mean, you know, I should have done a lot of things. What I did. But I don't know if he's, even referring to that. You know, I can't help the past. Past is past. You know, like anybody else, we all make a bunch of mistakes in our past. You know, things we shouldn't have done, but we did it anyway. And we've learned and we've digressed. You know, I guess, you know, we've just, we've progressed. We've gotten better. We've not made the same mistakes. We have learned from our mistakes and not learned not to do them and go on with our lives. So, you all tell me. Subscribe, comment, rate. If you think I'm the worst guy to be even on the internet, subscribe, comment, and rate what you think I should be doing in my spare time when it comes to recording. Please do note that anything valid said on there, you will be accounted for. Like for instance, I should be doing something inappropriate. If you say that, I'll post it on there and I'll embarrass you. So, because I'm going to embarrass you to the point that I'm not going to do that. So, I guess, anyway, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, as far as that goes. But as far as other things go in life, let's talk about real things that really matters. Now, not that other things before that didn't matter, but, you know, anyway. So, let's see. I think that car got sold. Yeah, it did. It's no longer there. I never did get a chance to actually record that, and we have another dog. It's called Tai Tai. Yeah, that's her name. It's okay. Cute name. I only pretended like I had a problem with it because other people, you know, it's just a name. It's a dog name. Who cares? Like the name Dwight. Like, that's really a horrible name. Duke, no name out there is a pretty name. What name out there, name one. Comment, rate, subscribe. And when you name, you know, what actually name that you know of that actually is a pretty name. And I don't mean anything to relating to, you know, something that actually is something. I mean, just the name in general. Is it pretty? No. I don't know of any name Yeah, there may be a lot of things that, like, you know, that's might mean something that's whatever. But that's depending on if you're Japanese or not. Or if you have a Japanese name. Which, I gotta admit though, speaking of that, this guy that's come on to the Ray William Jefferson show, he sucks compared to Ray. Now, I mean, I'm not to say I don't like the guy, he didn't do anything bad. And I'm not complaining about him actually being on the show. But, yeah, he was supposed to be, you know, taking a break for a while, Mr. Ray William Johnson. But after all of that, he decided to just completely retire. Even though he made like maybe one appearance since that one guy was on there. So that one guy decided to become the host. And even though it says in the credits that he writes it, which I don't get that. You know, I mean, you're supposed to be retired and everything. How can you be retired and write your own scripts for someone else to actually do? I agree with most of the things. Why is the show called Ray William Johnson? And there's this guy there. I mean, you know, Ray's not going to be on it, but some other dude. You think in a way that they would change the name. You know, in a way it would make more sense to sit there and go, oh, hey, you know, we got this guy that's, I don't know what his name is. Oh, Robbie. Right. Well, anyway, such a lovely neighborhood. There's a house up there in the distance. I don't know if you can actually see that, dude. Yeah, you can barely see that. But it's behind that house and then diagonally from this house. Well, actually not diagonally. It's kind of diagonally in between the two houses that are from this house. Well, anyway, that's about all I can say. I figured it's gone way too long. I didn't plan on it being on this long, but hey, you know. Peace and peace out. See y'all. Thank you all for watching. Whoever watches this crap. I mean, you know, let's just face it. A lot of people are gonna give a damn, but there's plenty. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm not happy about that, but still. Especially if half amount of stuff that I've actually watched, there's plenty of viewers out there way more than me. I think the most I've ever done for a video, and there was other people that, believe it or not, that were watching my videos. I think I probably gave it about, total about 3 to 6 maybe, at the most, views, because I wanted to watch it, just for the heck of it. I don't know. And that's about it. Otherwise, normally on a normal basis, I only go one round, and that's it, because I want to make sure that it's okay and everything on the internet. After that, I don't bother. You know, unless of course I have to re-edit it and all that junk. I'm not going to do that. If I have to do that, it means I have to take that, download the video, take it, edit it, and put something else on there and say, oh, well, I apologize for this next clip, but it's going to be boring, blah, 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 whatever. But here's some additions I didn't put in the video, blah, 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 blah. You know, whatever. I'm not sure what I would say at the time, because if I was going to re-edit. So, anyway, on that note, let's stop this video, I guess. I don't want to keep going on. See you later. Look at that nice view up there.